Hello and welcome to another video tutorial of Marquee Addons. Today we are going to show how can we add product marquee for our WordPress website. And to add this functionality we need two plugins, Marquee Addons and Marquee Addons Pro, and I will add both plugin link in the video description. Let's get started. Just drop this widget in Elementor canvas, and also we can see that Marquee is running, and we can also search that from here, product marquee. Yeah, we can also track that from here. Okay, so there we can see there is option image. If we turn that off, image will be disabled like this, and we can also enable product title, we can also enable product price, also rating, these ratings, and buttons, these buttons we can enable, disable these buttons. And for this self flash, we can change its text from here. We can turn that off, and a lazy load option, when we add lazy load option, it will add in image and it will boost page speed. Actually it's help for page optimization, speed optimization. And there is an option gaps. When we want a gap between each product item, then we can increase columns value like this, 50, it's increased. And if we want gap top and bottom, then we can also increase that from here like this. This is how actually gaps works. And there is another option, query. So this feature works for actually filtering. For an example, we want product from sale or feature or related products, we can select that and product will show based on this selection. And we can also add limit, product limit here. We can set increase, or we can also add, we can increase or decrease this limit. And when we add -1, it will show all the product in the marquee. And include, we can also add include from here, term or author based filtering for products from which author we want this product to show here. And we can also exclude these features. And there is an option order by. We can also show product based on date, title, price, and we can also show product in ascending or descending orders. This is how actually this query part works. And there is another option, marquee options. Without turn on this switch, this marquee not gonna run. So when we want show marquee, then we definitely need to turn this switch on. And there is another option, show vertical. When we turn that on, this will run vertically. And when we set this marquee as vertical, there will another option, add in the style, section height. We can add, increase or decrease this section height from here. And there is another option, reverse. So right now it's running bottom to top. When we turn this feature on, it will run top to bottom. And there is an option, pause and hover. When we hover on this marquee, it's paused, but when we turn that off, it's not gonna work. And there is another cool feature. Okay, let me vertical, horizontal. And there is another cool feature, drag to scroll. Let's make it turn on. And if we scroll to left or scroll to right, we can add this functionality using this feature. When you turn that on, actually, what we can do, scroll to left or left to right. And we can also add increase or decrease animation speed from here. For an example, let's make it 50. It's run faster than before, so make it 10. And there is another option, add shadow. So when we enable this shadow option, we can see shadow enabled. We can see that here, add shadow. And we can also add style on it. We can see that in style tab. And there is another feature called Marquee on scroll. When we enable this feature and we scroll, right now there is no content, so we can increase or decrease some space. We can add some space here, 50. So when we scroll down top to bottom or bottom to top, this is how this feature actually work. So right now I don't need here too many space, just remove them. And also this is how this Marquee on scroll works. And we can also add speed for the scroll. In style tab, we can increase this. Okay, I think Marquee. Okay, turn that off. In style tab, we can add width for each product item like this, and we can add background color for it like this. We can add padding, make it 10. We can see that it's working. And also there is an option border. We can add solid, make 5 border width and make it red or violet. Okay, we can make it also violet or something like that. I think it's not violet. Okay, so this is how actually a border works. And there is an option box shadow. Why do we enable this option? We can see there behind this card a shadow appeared. So there is an option for hover. So when we hover on this item, box shadow will hover on, box shadow will appear on hover also. This is how actually it's work. So right now I don't need any box shadow. For image, we can also add border, solid, border width, color, and we can add border radius, CSS filter like this, blur. So this is how actually image style works. What we can do with our image style option. And content, we can add also here padding. We can add here padding when we put value on it. And we can also alignment title like this, left, center, right. And we can also color to it. And we can increase title font size. From here typography, we can add spacing. And for price and rating, we can add center, left, right, or justify, or space between. And there is another option, price. So we can add price color from here, price typography. You can also add price typography, increase decrease price font size from here, like this. And for regular price we can also add color typography, rating same, color we can add color, text color, typography, icon color, like this, icon size. So right now I don't need that. In buttons we can add button text color from here, like this. Button background color, we can change this background color. We can add button font size, button alignment, left, center, right, or justify. We can also add button border type. All feature available on hover option. So when we hover this button, we can also add text color, background color, border color on hover. And there is an option padding, so we can add some padding from here, like this. And we can also button spacing. And view cart option, when we click on this option, add to cart, there will a button appear, and we can also add that button color, background, typography. And there is an option cell flash, this one. We can also text color, we can add background color, its typography, make it more smaller. Yeah, so we can add padding, border type, border radius. We can also add box shadow for it, and its position we can make it right, left, distance, horizontal distance, like this, as we need. You can change that. And there is an option its shadow, this option we can see. For this we can change the color and also make it more lighter, and size we can increase and make it blur. So this is how actually product marquee works. Thanks for watching.